And here we go. This is the 50 top comics, which I don't have. I've got about 25 here. I just don't collect. I'll make a confession at the end, but I don't spend a lot of money on comics. I got Avengers 21, Power Man, and Avengers number 9. And I guess I should make a disclaimer, they're not in great shape. And I'm not even sure if they're aligned properly. There's the Defenders 1. I bought that off the shelf. Okay, 1 through 5 I bought off the shelf. This is FF49. I probably could have made a whole bunch of FFs, and I did. I've got a 52, which is in nice shape. That's probably, at the moment, my most expensive. This one, 37. I remember reading this when it came off the shelf when I was a kid. That's kind of why I put that one in there. I think it was like one of my first comics that I bought for myself. I have older brothers who bought comics. 36, the first producer. This is one I got probably Radofsky or Bell back in the 70s. When I did a little collecting, I bought some old comics. I bought Fantastic Four 25. This one I picked up recently. This is my earliest, 17. I remember buying, well, reading this. I don't remember exactly buying it off the shelf, but I do remember reading this when it first came out, FF number 3. That was like 65, I think. I had to look. I don't have many Spider-Mans. I got a 54. Everybody's showing this 361. This seems to be the second printing, I think, of the first Carnage. Well, my confession can go now. I've got a Hulk 182. Don't have a 181. I did read it when it first came out. I didn't think much of it. But I really liked 182. I thought this was an interesting story. 181, I mean, he's in the middle of Canada, in the woods. Where would he meet anybody up there? Anyways, I got this. I don't know where that came from. Hulk 271. My son must have picked it up. I always thought this was a kind of foolish comic. He's, you know, breaking that wall. Has to share his 20th anniversary. So, I do have an X-Men represented. You see that most of these are Marvel. I'm a Marvel guy. That's X-Men 13. I had a 12. I don't know where it went. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't been as careful as I should have, I guess, with my comics. Number 11. I like to read them, and I let other people read them too. This is the Beast. I saw other people showed it, so I knew I had it. This is my first Strange Tales, which isn't that early. 123. That was the first one. I've got Tales to Astonish. This is another one I remember reading, number 70. This, I probably had 70 through 80. And I really enjoyed reading those when I was young. The Hulk Tales were particularly good. This is the first, the oldest, I guess I should say, number 53. I picked that up last year, I think. Tales to Astonish. I got Thor's. I got a, well, I could, well, it doesn't matter. These are in no particular order. This is a 102. I have a 101, but this seems to be more expensive for some reason. This one is another one I picked up in the 70s when I was in the Army, either Radovsky. It was probably Radovsky. I picked up some books from Bell, but generally they were really crap. That's Thor, Journey into Mystery, with the Mighty Thor, 112. This is the first Journey into Mystery I've got. I should say the oldest, 91. Picked that up last year. And I got a She-Hulk #1. And my son picked that up. And this one I was lured into the Death of Superman. I was thinking of making a list of the worst comics for one reason or other. The Death of Superman was how long was he going to stay dead, right? I don't have a Hulk at 181. I don't have X-Men #1, the X-Men #1, the annual. I don't have a New Mutants, the Deadpool or the Cable one. You know, I remember when I went to some conventions, probably, I don't remember what years, but seeing those, I didn't like the artwork. I thought it was too busy, you know, it didn't appeal to me at all, so I never bought them. And I'm certainly not going to get them now. So, that's my confessions. I don't have that many good books that are high-end books. I have books that I read, I like to read, I enjoy the story. I do have a lot of stuff, as you can see, about 7,000 comics. I bought, you know, like 200 books from a guy for 50 bucks, and I bought those packages with all sorts of books, so you end up with all sorts of stuff. The only way I end up getting halfway decent stuff is if I happen to buy it and it happens to go up, like the Fantastic Four 52. That went crazy. And, you know, you could buy it. I don't know how much I paid for that. It's a nice copy, and I don't think I paid much. So that's it. Hopefully it's better than some, but it doesn't seem to be. Most of the ones I've seen, most people have better collections than me. That's for sure. Anyways, I enjoy it. Bye-bye.